What's up, guys? Welcome to the whole life of Baezy. And if you're looking, you see that smoke? Because weed is the motherfucking aroma. Weed is the motherfucking aroma. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I literally just got back from a fucking date. The date was amazing. But the story's not even about the date. But I'll tell you guys a little about the date. He's black, maybe 6 foot. We're gonna call him uh fuck. Uh Mr. Ethiopian, because that's what we had, Ethiopian food. He's not Ethiopian, but we had Ethiopian food. And it was amazing, good conversation, nice, respectable man. And it was a good date. It was a good date. It's rare that I have good dates. But I mean, I went on 3 dates this week. I went on 3 dates. Damn, I went on 3 dates this week, and all three of them were fucking amazing. So I'm not. We 3 and 3, baby. That's a lucky number. 3, 3, 3. I mean, I guess it would only be 1, 3, so it wouldn't be just 3, 3, 3. I don't fucking know. And if you guys hear meowing in the background, my cat Ichigo, he's in heat, and Savior's in heat, so they're going ballistic. I think Savior's fucking pregnant. But that has nothing to do with me. That's just the tea with my cats. They got tea too. They got their little, shit going on. She don't even fuck with him. Like, I'm pretty sure he got her pregnant. She did not want to get pregnant. But what the fuck can I do? I'm only one person. All I can do is get him neutered, and she won't get pregnant again. So, yep. You guys want to see Alka? Oh, this is for the people watching the video. Look at this little kitty. You guys see a kitty that's cute? She's a little baby. My little baby. I don't know what breed she is. If anybody fucking knows, fucking tell me. But she is fucking adorable. Look at her little. She's so fucking small. Like, guys, look how small she is. Look at that little baby. Little baby. Little baby. Little baby. Mommy love you. Okay, this isn't an episode about my cat. Sorry, guys. Girl, bye. She acting so crazy. But yeah, back on to the topic. And the topic of the fucking episode is, guess what? The first time I ate ass. And what do you guys think? Like, who do you think I ate? Like, a guy's ass first or girls? I'll let you guys think. I'll give you 30 seconds, not even 30, 10 seconds while I drink this liquor. Well, while you guys were thinking, I'm pretty sure you guys probably thought a guy. I'm 100% sure you guys thought a guy, but it was actually a girl. It's crazy because I've tried a lot of freaky shit with girls first. Low key. I did anal first with a girl. I ate a girl's ass first before a guy, But yeah, and I mean, here's how the story goes. So basically, I was on Tinder, scrolling, and I saw this girl. She was very pretty. She's a white girl, and she's thick as fuck. And I was talking to her. She told me she had a boyfriend, but she wanted to try to experience with a woman secretly. And at the time, I was like, fuck men. Like, we can be scantless together, lesbians together, right? She's like, she said, I would love to, like, just be with a woman for once. And I was like, okay, period. So she comes over, and at the time I was living in my dorm. So it was literally in my college dorm. And she comes over to my dorm. She knew I lived in college. I was only like 18, 19. No, I was 19. And at the time, I also had a boyfriend. Not only did she have a boyfriend, I also had a boyfriend too. But he knew. This was my first time having an open relationship. Like, I wasn't going to date these girls at that time. I wasn't dating other people outside of my relationship. I was just fucking. So I was able to fuck girls. He was able to fuck guys. That was our agreement. Because my boyfriend at the time was bisexual. We're going to call him Handyman. He was also 19. He was not in college. He was living with his mom, working as a handyman. And the story's not even about him, but he knew. Like, I told him. And he was like, okay, cool. And So she comes over, we're in my dorm, we're chilling, we're always watching TV. I always watch TV with people first. Like if I'm planning to fuck, the least we can do is watch TV. So, oh, and look at the lights in the background. Ha ha ha! Look at my lights. Look at my lights. That's the ADHD kicking in. But oh, anyway, the least we can do is fucking watch a fucking movie, So we're kicking and watching a movie, and then she's like, she's ready to fuck. Like she's looking at me. I'm looking at her, and she's like, yeah, like I've just been waiting. And I'm like, oh. So we start kissing. I'm like, she told me she's never been strapped and she wanted to be strapped. And at the time, I actually had a strap. So I was just like, you know what? Like, I would love to like try to use my strap for the first time. I've never done it. And she was like, okay, of course. Like she didn't care. So, at the time, she told me she wanted, because I only had like two dildos. So it was a pink wolf cock, and then I had a regular strap that came with a strap. So we used the regular one. She did not want the pink wolf cock. That's just another story for a different day when I strapped somebody with that. But yeah. So I put the strap on. It's kind of heavy, honestly. I'm not gonna hold you guys. Wearing straps is heavy. Shout out to people with big fat dicks. And if you do have a big fat dick, don't be afraid to DM me. Don't be afraid to DM me. Preferably take the pictures with an iPhone. I don't like Android quality dicks. It just doesn't give off to me. It's like seeing blurry pussy. Okay? Who wants to see blurry pussy? You want to see that shit in 4K. So, yeah. So, I put the strap on. It's fucking heavy as fuck. I'm like, damn, I'm about to fall for it. The dick's so fucking heavy. Not literally, but and I literally, she was in back shot position. Like, she wanted to be fucked back shots. So I'm like, fuck, girl, you got a lot of ass back there. And my first time strapping somebody, they're thick as fuck. So I'm like, oh, Lord. Like, so I put the strap in, and she was like, I can't take it all. I'm like, oh, okay, this should be easy then, because I don't got to put my whole effort in. I just got to be like, you know? Like I didn't have to go, bitch. Like I didn't have to do all of that. But then she was like, speed up, like, I want more. Can you give me more? And I'm like, damn girl, like you want more? So I'm putting the whole strap in now. I'm like, fuck, this is a lot of work. Shout out to the people that be fucking for hours. That shit is a workout. You guys are strong. Damn, I'm thinking about calling that man right now. But yeah, you're fucking for hours. Shout out to you, because the core workouts, fuck. I was like, shit. I feel like back shots isn't that bad compared to like missionary. I feel like missionary is worse for me. Like wise. Like even back shots are a lot. Like if you're fucking somebody really fucking hard, but like missionary for me be having me tired out, because I was fucking her hard from the back. But then I got tired, so she flipped over. Like, she like literally went missionary. And I was like, fuck, all right, this should be easier. That's what I thought. But no, my legs are I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, I'm about to eat some pussy. I'm about to eat some fucking pussy. So, I'm kissing her down from her face to her neck, to her titties, down her stomach. Oh, this is getting so sensual. Down her stomach. You know what I mean? I get to her pussy. I'm eating it. There's one thing I can do is eat pussy. I've had tongue piercings way before I was sucking dick. Wait, let me think about it. That is actually a lie. Wait. When did I get this tongue piercing? Guys, I'm having like a brain fart. I don't remember when I got my middle. Oh, God. I got my middle tongue piercing. I don't even know what state. Oh! I got it in college. I did get it in college, actually. I remember. I got it for fucking... Yeah. I'm like thinking so hard. I don't know which tongue piercing. No, so I got... No, yeah, so I got this one. when I was depressed. So I was 19. I was 19 and my dog died. My dog died and I was just like there's no worse pain I could ever feel than my best friend dying. My son. Like he was my son. Not even my best friend, my son. And rest in peace, sire. But my dog died. This gets like so sad from sex to depression. Like from sex to depression. And I went and got my tongue pierced. Like I just felt like I had nothing to fucking lose. And I didn't feel it. I literally felt nothing. I just sat there and I was just like, yeah. And then um the second piercing that I got, I ended up getting it in fucking when I was working at Macy's. I was working at Macy's. And they fucking like that's literally how slow they fucking went. And that shit hurt like a bitch. Like a fucking bitch. But nonetheless, I don't, it's like I don't regret it. I love my tongue piercing. So but yeah, that I did have tongue piercings at the time. That was the whole reason of the story. Is to like recollect. I did have tongue piercings at the time. So yeah, I was eating her pussy with tongue piercings. I don't know if I had two though. I might have just had one. But I did have a tongue piercing nonetheless. Because I do have two guys I'll show you. Oh. But yeah, so I was eating her pussy and everybody likes their pussy ate with tongue piercings. Me personally, I've only had that luxury once. If any women with tongue piercings would like to demonstrate, I'm always available. But yeah, I've only had that experience once. And I know it feels good because the girls are always squirting in my face. Um, did she squirt in my face? No. Because at the time I was learning how to eat pussy. This is not when I was a pro. But it wasn't horrible either because she was still going crazy. She didn't squirt in my face. So that's the only downside. I think she didn't squirt in my face. Um, but instead, I while I was eating her pussy, I was like, you know what? She told me she was like, I like my ass ate. And I was like, oh. So, I like literally lift her legs back farther and I started eating her ass. And I didn't really know what to do, what to expect, what it was gonna taste like. It tasted like nothing. Didn't taste like anything. Like it was literally just her ass was clean. So I get like she was fine. Like it wasn't like I wasn't throwing up, I was enjoying myself. So I was eating her ass, eating her pussy, eating her ass, eating her pussy. And she was loving it. And then I went back to fucking her again with the strap. Because I mean the reason why I was eating her pussy and her ass is because my legs were sore. And then I started fucking her again. Then I stopped because she came. And then I looked at her. We said our goodbyes. She was like she had a great time. She might be able to do it again if she could sneak away from her boyfriend. I said, let me know. And I never saw her again. I never saw her again. Never texted again. I guess she couldn't sneak away from her boyfriend. But she did have a good lesbian experience with me. Regardless of that, that was the first time I ate ass. I did end up eating a guy's ass later. Not in the same month. I don't even think it was the same year. But I did eat a guy's ass. But that's another story for a different day. But now let's get to questions. What the fuck? Sorry, my cats are fucking crazy, man. But let's get to the motherfucker. Sorry, I'm just a dancer now. Like, dude. Oh wait, I was supposed to do questions. Sorry, I was really getting into it. I was really getting into the dancing. My bad. But before we even get to these questions, everything is okay. There we go. We salvaged it. We salvaged it. Now, like I said, let's fucking smoke. As you guys can see, I'm a fucking klutz. Damn, I love that effect. I might make that shit an outro. I might make that shit a fucking outro. Just a weed smoke. Damn. Anyway, but yeah, on the questions. So my first question is the craziest hookup places that I've had. I would say the parking lot of this restaurant, like 3 days ago. This guy finger blasted me in the parking lot. Another place would be the park. I had sex in a park. Another place, the parking lot of my college. That one was a wild one. Another place, the jacuzzi. The jacuzzi. It was but I feel like everybody fucked there. It was a private jacuzzi. You know, you get a little private jacuzzi for an hour or so. I feel like everybody fucked there. You know what I mean? Oh, the Umbrella Corpse truck. I fucked in there like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. That's a story for a different day. Where else have I fucked that is crazy? I guess I'm not really a wild public person, so I don't have super crazy places. I wish so. I want to step it up. But that's just some of the places that, I've had crazy, sex in. My next question is GB versus a train. So a gangbang versus a train. I think that they're kind of the same. The only thing I would say is a train, I guess, prefers or it more represents a lot of men, like 10 plus. So I guess, if there's literally a line of men, I could get why you would call it a train. Okay, if there's a line of men on my door ready to fuck me, I would call it a train. Okay. But that's the only thing I could say. If you're asking me which one would I pick, if the right amount of men were there. I mean, not the right amount, the men that I want. If it was a group of sexy, fine ass men, and it was so many of them, I would still fuck them all. I don't care. But realistically, it would only probably be a few. So I would have to go with the gangbang because that's just the realistic answer. But yeah, my top 5 favorite content that I've been in. I would have to say it was my dollhouse collab because we did that in Florida and I got to travel and do so many outfits. It pushed me to know what I'm capable of. It also gave me so much beautiful content because of the scenery. So that was probably one. Another one would be the one with my friend Lucy. She was the first person to collab with me after I figured out I had herpes. So it's just like she just like basically made me feel good. And then on top of that, she was super cool. She bought me a present, guys. Like I've never had a collab give me a present. This must be what are they? They're German. They're German. So this must be I don't know, man. Shout out to Lucy. She gave me this, and it is the first Hello Kitty thing I've ever had, and I love it. It moves, and it's from Germany. So, love Lucy for that. So, that was another one. And what's another one? I guess that's where it gets a little hard. Because all the other ones are kind of like, uh, I guess I would have to be with my friend. That's not really a collab though, because he's not posting it. But I mean, he has an OnlyFans. You know, he's don't get no videos. So the guy where I did a gangbang in the umbrella corpse truck, I guess you could say that was a favorite one too. So that's my top three, that I've been in that I loved. But I mean, I didn't really care about the content more so I cared about what was actually happening there. For most of my collabs. But with the GB one, I definitely cared about the video and the collab. I was having so much fucking fun. Do you want to see it? It's on my OnlyFans. It's on the OnlyFans. Link in the bio. But my next question is my first breakup. So I guess we have to literally go to the first person I've ever dated because I was thinking about it. It was like I don't know if you're talking about a real relationship or my very first one. So I'm just gonna give both of the answers. My very first boyfriend, if I had to really think, would probably be this guy I dated in elementary, and he cheated on me like after a couple days of us dating. And he was a skater, and he lived in the trailer park right next to me. I lived in a townhouse at the time. And he cheated on me. So when we were square dancing in gym, I decided I was going to show him why you shouldn't cheat on me. So I stabbed him with a pencil in his arm for cheating on me. And honestly, I don't even know how I had it in me to do that shit at 3. Like, I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, damn, I cannot believe I stabbed somebody at 3. That animosity in me, that dog in me, okay? And he broke up with me, and he went to the doctor, and I got suspended. Was I sad? No, I was more sad about the punishment I was on because my mom had to pick me up, and she told me I was on punishment. So I was more sad about that than the breakup. But yeah, that was my first breakup. That, if you want to call it like the very, very first one. But if you're talking about technicality of a real relationship, um, it would be the handyman. We dated for like 2, 3 months. He told me he loved me a week after us dating. So basically love bombing. We spent hours together all the time. And then eventually he told me he just couldn't be in a relationship anymore. Like he just couldn't do it. Like it's just too much for him. He's having commitment issues. I was like, okay, so he left. And then he came back. He said he wanted to try again. And I let him. So on Valentine's, he got me nothing. I got him a Valentine's Day gift though. And then the next day, he broke up with me because he disappeared for 3 days. And I thought that he broke up with me because he disappeared. And then he said I was acting single on the internet. So because of that, he couldn't do it anymore. So that was my first breakup. And then on top of that, the first time we broke up, he walked out on me. Like he said he couldn't be in a relationship anymore, and he just walked out. Like he didn't even care. So that was my first breakup. Shitty. But anyway, life goes on. So somebody wants me to read some of my DMs. So I'm gonna read about 5, 10 DMs right off the bat right now. Let's see what we got. All right. Let's see these DMs. I'm trying to find the recent ones. Okay, here we go. Somebody said, how much for a FaceTime? Well, if anybody's curious, $10 a minute. And I'm going to tell them that too. 10 a minute. Next one. Hello, love. Was hoping to feature you on my page for a shout out. Let me know if you're interested. I'm not. Somebody else said, hey, with Riz. I can see that he has a very expensive PC in the background. Let's see if I can find the specs. I want to see his specs. Let's see. PC. He has a Acer's. Damn, I can't see the graphics card though. He has figures. He actually has figures that I don't know. He watches anime. He's just really not my type. Is he a Discord mod? Like, I don't know. Like, I need to see his gaming setup more to see if he's even worth it. And I don't see those pictures. So, next one. I'm 6'2". I can help because I asked for somebody to help me put up lights. Next one. Hey, it's a pleasure to message from you. I have a few gigs in Florida and I was trying to do a photo shoot, maybe a private show. What the hell? Next one. Let's collab for real. Next one. Hello, beautiful. Next one. Wow. Next one. Oh, it's just a whole bunch of people freaking out because I made food. So hold on, gotta skip that one. Love you without the makeup. Just wow. Next one. I don't know if you remember me, but when you got your nails done. But happy birthday. Oh, I'm gonna tell him thank you. Thank you. That's so sweet. I knew them though. Next one. Would it be okay if I sent you a nut video? No, it's not gonna. It's not okay. It's not okay. Next one. Please. Okay, he sent a couple messages. Excuse me, love. Would you be so kind to allow me to have a chance to ask you something? What can I do? Is there any way I can be a part of your life? Please, love, allow me a moment of your time. Is there any chance? Please allow me the opportunity to speak with you. I met this guy at a convention and now he's spamming me. That's very interesting. So yeah, that's some of my DMs. That only dates back 10 days ago. So yep, that's just some of my interesting ass DMs. They're in the trash. Next question. Pros and cons of meeting fans. The pro is I get to meet my fans and I love talking to you guys. It's also like so cool that you guys already know me, so I don't even need to introduce myself, and it's just so funny when they remind me of stuff I forgot because I have a shitty memory because I smoke. And they'll be like, "You remember you went on that date?" Like, what killed me is when one of my fans brought up the time I went on a date with a guy who wore an all LeBron James outfit, and I thought that was so funny that they remembered that. Because it was so embarrassing. Oh my god. So I love like seeing that. Like it's so fun and like familiar. Um the cons is some people are fucking psychotic and they need to stay away from me. I got super fans that want to kidnap me and they think that we're in relationships and we're not. And yeah, I mean that's the con is the that being crazy, acting crazy, following me. That still be a crazy, like that type of stuff. Like you just gotta chill, gotta chill. My next question is my first blowjob. My first blowjob that I did, I was 18 or 17. And this guy at the time, we were working together at Blaze Pizza. And after work, he was taking me home. He was also we were like, were we dating? I'm pretty sure we were dating. I'm pretty sure we were dating. I don't even remember his name. But now that I even think back to it, he is not my type anymore. Like he wasn't. His name was Tyler. I don't like to name drop, but that's such a basic ass name. Nobody's gonna think of that. Tyler. And we worked together. And actually, I'm gonna take that out. We're gonna call him T. His name was T. And T, we worked together that day, and he was gonna drive me home, and at first we went to Wendy's, and he was like, I was just talking, like, I don't know, about like how I've never sucked dick or something, I don't know. It was just being funny. And he was like, what do you want to do right now? And I was like, right now? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, I don't know how. And he was like, just do it. And I'm like, I'm scared. Like, I don't want to do it wrong. And he's like, what do you mean? So he pulls over in Wendy's, right? And we're talking about it. And I start watching porn right next to him. Like, he's sitting there waiting for me to suck his dick. And I'm like, don't worry. I'm going to pull up some porn and I'm going to watch it and replicate it. So I pull up the porn, I'm watching it, and I'm like, damn, this isn't helping. And at the time, my friend, who was 15, they were sexually fucking active as fuck. And I was like, this 15-year-old probably knows how to fuck better than me. I'm 17. I'm 7 fucking teen. So I call my 15-year-old friend up. And I'm like, D, I need some help on how to suck D. And they're like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, no, I'm so serious. And mind you, he's right there. And I'm like, yeah, no, look, he's right here. Like, I'm trying to do it right now. I'm trying to learn how to suck dick. Just help me. She's like, bro, just like put your mouth on it, suck, and keep going up and down. Use your hands. I was like, really? That's it? She was like, yeah, it's not that fucking hard. So he whips his dick out. I'm like sitting there shaking. I'm like, fuck, like, I don't want to do this wrong. I don't want to do this wrong. And I put my mouth on his dick and I do it for like 2 minutes. And then I just get up and I'm like, what did you think? And he was like, it was all right. And I was like, damn. All right, cool. And then he drove me home. We didn't last, obviously. But yeah, I mean, that was my first time doing a blowjob. Was it good? Probably not. But I tried. Uh, but next question. When did I start cosplaying? When I was 20. Nope, 19. Yep, no, 20. 20. Sorry, when I was 20. I was 20. It was like November, and my ex-boyfriend at the time, I was telling him how I always wanted to cosplay, and he was like, don't worry, I'll just buy you one. Which one do you want? Like, because I was telling him how I always wanted to do it. And he was like, I'll just buy it. And he bought me my first cosplay, and it was Ryoku Matoi from Kill la Kill. And I was so happy. I loved how it came out. Like, it was so pretty. And after that, I kept buying. Like, I had him buy me more. And then I started getting fans to buy them, and now I'm addicted. I love cosplaying. So yeah, shout out to my ex-boyfriend. Next question. Emotional green flags. I would say having good communication skills, like always communicating how you feel, what's going on in your life, um, you know, like emotional updates, just always working on your mental health, um, actually like not being a liar, being brutally honest, being able to analyze situations, um, knowing when certain stuff are inappropriate. I feel like that's some good things. Those are good things. My OnlyFans routine is my next question. I literally just get dressed whenever I'm ready to get dressed. I don't even have a routine. I just get dressed, and then I put my makeup on, and then after I put my makeup on, I smoke, put my lip gloss on. I do all my pictures, then all my videos. After my videos, I do the OnlyFans content, and then boom, that's how it goes. And then I don't edit it for like 59 months. Don't edit it for 59 months. And our last question of the video: how did I get into sex work? So basically, when I was 17, somebody ended up like exposing my nudes. So after that, I was just like going through like a really depressive period, and I just kind of felt weird about my body that everybody saw it because I didn't, I was always like, people were always like not knowing what my body looked like, and I was just like, I kind of liked that at the time because I liked to be low key at the time, but then. After everybody fucking knew and they just kept bringing it up, I was like, fuck. Like, it's either I'm gonna not give a fuck or I'm gonna cry. So I just like stopped giving a fuck. I literally just stopped giving a fuck. And then at that point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just post my pictures. Fuck. So I was all spap. I fucking posted a few pictures of myself, and after that, boom, like I just stopped caring. And then I was just like, somebody had told me like I should get into OnlyFans, like just for like a scam. And then I got on there. The scam never went through. And instead, I just started posting on OnlyFans because I was like, why not? And boom, I was in sex work. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys, and I will see you next Friday. Bye. Also, I'm gonna have that fucking cool ass outro. So even fucking better. Even fucking better.